I'm so sorry. There is a little bit glitch in the video. The battery went off. Well, we were on the discussion of bacteria, right? I'm so sorry about that. Okay, before we begin with the video, let's just do the formalities, shall we? My name is my name is Ashish Tyagi. I'm here to guide you, and I'm acting as a mentor of lots of people around the world, around the globe, right? So just do me a little favor, right? Just subscribe the channel, click the like button, and do all that bell icon, all that stuff, right? Okay, so now we are going to move on. So I was teaching you about the bacteria cell that has its own, we were on the bacteria by bacteria cell as to how does they reproduce, right? So bacteria machinery reproduce itself, right? And it takes a bacteria cell and put its now if we just take I was just discussing about taking a bacteria cell and just put it into the protein full of glass, right? And you will see that it will multiply itself, right? Okay. Now how does the mechanism work, right? The genes in the cell, that is the DNA of a bacteria, the genes in the cell, that is we call it as genome made up of the DNA, molecules, and the information contained in which it is transcribed as a message. The genome has all that messages and it passes over to the RNA. And RNA then says, okay buddy, we need to multiply, okay, and it passes on into the nucleotides, right, or the amino acid, right. So that's how the production of the protein starts, and the protein itself has a thousand and copies of bacteria, right. So that's how the protein starts to build up in a bacteria cell, right. And coronavirus don't have any DNA, right. You have to mark it very clearly that coronavirus don't have any DNA, it just have an RNA. It is an RNA based virus, right? And in other words, that they are like dead and right, and they communicate with the dead and the living, and they get a living host, and then they start to multiply. Okay, there is one strategy that is known as the polyprotein strategy. I made this whole video thing to explain to you what is polyprotein strategy. So, shall we discuss about the polyprotein strategy? Every RNA, particularly this coronavirus DNA, has like 33,000 of RNA strands. Now, what does that mean? It means that a single person can get infected by an RNA based coronavirus 33,000 times. Right? It's amazing. And people are just having problems to get infected by 1 or 2 times of coronavirus thing. And we are not having a solution for 1 or 2 times they are getting infected. Now it's unbelievable that they can infect us 33,000 times. It's amazing, right? Getting on to now, this RNA base is having an amino acid sequence, that is a protein sequence, and this is there is a chain of protein. There is a chain of protein development. You have to stop. The researchers are trying to stop the copying of when the genomes transfer its transit of building of the copies of RNA. The RNA starts to starts copying itself. So we have to stop it somehow. We have to stop building up the RNA. RNA copy. We have to stop the protein manufacturing thing. So this is how the polyprotein strategy. This is how your corona thing is framing things badly into the global pandemic thing. And scientists and the scientific studies are really getting problem to frame up as to how does how to stop this coding, how to stop this coding of this polyprotein thing. Then you have to somehow stop this thing. right? Okay, so how does the drugs work? So it's very simple. You have to stop the polyprotein strategy of a virus, right? You have to stop the building of protein. You have to stop the copying done by the RNA of a virus, right? So we have a large protein cells in a virus, we know that, and it's act against the potential molecules, that is our cells, that is the host cells, and they start to interfere, they start to make the body work against itself, they start to make the immunity of a particular human body to against itself, start to against itself, and somehow we have to target the keys, like you have to target the keys, like you have to stop the polyproteins things, you have to stop the infection of the enzymes which act against your own body. So, right, we have to stop against. Now there are many theories done by Germany, China, and we are hearing the rumors like, okay, Russia has developed a vaccine, but it just blew, it was just a blowout news, right? Okay. So, we are hopefully in a phase to say that, we are near about to develop a vaccine, but still there are, there are lesser possibilities that, the vaccine is going to come up in a month or so. So we have to wait for a longer time. So you just have to keep away from the social things. You have to stay away from the crowd. You have to stop social distancing. You have to start social distancing yourself. You have to stop being a social animal, right? So the next video I have decided to make up on how to reproduce, right? How to and a bacteria reproduce, how to a virus reproduce, how to a female and a male reproduce, right? So stay tuned to the channel and help me grow the channel. It's going to be an amazing journey. I promise you. There are going to be French Revolution, there are going to be American Revolution coming up, and I'm going to take up for Hong Kong, issues in Hong Kong. There are going to be some current development things going to come up. So stay tuned with the channel, stay with Ram Tutorials, help the channel grow, and God bless you.